a religion is it masks itself. So if you are dealing with a God that will punish you, you are dealing with a sick religion. I want to share another paragraph of my book, Established on Religions, the Problem and Not the Solution. So the role of creation and intelligence. Our world, by order of God or creation, is continually illuminating us and more intelligence as we traverse the cosmos. Some of us will live and operate in a more ordered world, while others will be subjected to a world more infernal, as they deserve such reality. Here's how our understanding comes into practice as we decode how religions were formed, why they were formed, and how they will continue to be formed. Here is how liberty is relative. To some people, there is no need for liberty. They are quite happy with their privilege. Liberty is relative, just as slavery is relative. One might think that we are free individuals, but they are unable to see the chains attached to the beast, because the beast has their souls on lock. And they cannot see something that they don't want to see. Their liberty, there is no need for liberty. So in other words, in this moment, you are either fighting. If you are not fighting for something, then you are just another parasite. So if you are have been privileged, then that means that you have been you have entered the world with your privilege to protect you from the external, but that would not always be the case. And in fact, it might be just the blindfold over your eyes. So the decision that follows that understanding is only a path to be traversed. The choice is still ours to make. For some of us, established religions are only an obstruction that misaligns our journey, a distraction to discover what God and creation is. One cannot find true meaning of something that you have not explored on your own. So, I could talk all day about mafia and cartel operations, but and you might gather some insight into their world. But if you are privileged, then that world will be outside of your reality. So, in other words, it is the same with religions or an established system or an established set of code. Unless you see how unless God or creation presents you the opportunity to wake up from your slumber, then these 20 books that I'm writing will make absolutely no sense to you. But to those that are interested in seeing what is beyond our current problems, then it is a commendable act. It is actually nothing is more sacred to creation for a human to be free of our own bestiality. So this goes to the idea that you need to find, I cannot tell you what to do or how to liberate yourself, because it is something that you must do with your own feet. So the path to liberation is only an active stance and a path that is only available to you and no one else. So one cannot conform with the definition given by an oppressor. So this goes to the idea that you are chained to a world of misery. And if you haven't realized that, then you are just another blinded parasite. You do not see the chains. You cannot ask the system, the religion, to help you, because that is not a benefit to the great beast, to the real owner of your body, your mind, and your soul. So one cannot trust a society that is associated, one cannot trust a society, its associated systems, who are the aftermath of the Holocaust and other atrocities that are still happening today. Yeah, so this goes back to the idea of it is only now that we have the technology available to us to see atrocities for what they are. So we are able to listen to our neighbors talk about their experiences. We are able to have insight into a world that is a complete misery. And so that goes to talk about how for those that want to see the information for what it is, then you will see that atrocities are still happening today, even worse than the Holocaust. But there are some of us that are deluded into thinking that God will fix everything, and that is a byproduct of sick religions. So the past is unimportant, as God and creation illuminate you with intelligence every single day, hoping that you take on the journey. This also goes to the idea that you might be alone in your journey, or you might have thousands of people behind you. But but the journey is available to you every single day, and you are not free from that journey. It's not a destination. It is a path to traverse, and you will fall again and again. So God and creation are the only ones that can free you from humanity. That is, we are chained to the mechanism whether we like it or not. And so we are once again, we are either happy